Hello everyone, myself Dr. Priya. Welcome back to Dr. Priya's World. Now we will see ilium muscle attachment. It has two end, three border and the three surfaces. Then the end, upper end and the lower end. Morphologically it is divided into long ventral segment. It covers 2/3 of the crest anteriorly and the short dorsal segment 1/3 of the crest posteriorly. Long ventral segment, it has outer lip, intermediate area and the inner lip. This outer lip give attachment to the fascia lata in its whole extent. It give origin to the tensor fascia lata in front of the tubercle. It give origin to the latissimus dorsi just behind the greatest part of the crest, and in tubercle of the crest it give attachment to the iliotibial tract. Then the insertion. Insertion to the external oblique in its anterior 2/3 intermediate area. It gives origin to the internal oblique in its anterior 2/3 part. Then the inner lip. Inner lip gives attachment to the fascia transversalis and the fascia iliacus, deep to the attachment of transverse abdominalis, and attachment to the thoracolumbar fascia around the attachment of the quadratus lumborum. Then the origin. It gives origin to the transverse abdominalis in its anterior 2/3 and quadratus lumborum in its posterior 1/3. Then this dorsal segment, it has two slope, lateral slope and the medial slope. Lateral slope, it gives origin to the gluteus maximus, and the medial slope it give origin to the erector spinae. Then it has three border: anterior border, posterior border and the medial border. Anterior border extend from the ASIS up to the acetabulum. It give attachment to the lateral end of inguinal ligament and origin to the sartorius. In anterior border, eminence is present, which is known as AIIS, that is anterior inferior iliac spine. In its upper half, it gives origin to the straight head of rectus femoris, and in lower part, it gives attachment to the iliofemoral ligament. Then posterior border, it extends from the PSIS, that posterior superior iliac spine, up to the upper end of the posterior border of the ischium. It gives attachment to the upper fiber of the sacrotubular ligament above the greater sciatic notch, and origin to the few fiber of the piriformis form upper margin of the greater sciatic notch. As we all know that greater sciatic notch is present in the posterior border. Above the greater sciatic notch, it gives attachment to the upper fiber of the sacrotubular ligament, and it gives origin, that posterior border give origin to the few fiber of the piriformis, and it form the upper margin of the greater sciatic notch. Then it has three surfaces: gluteal surface, iliac fossa and the sacropelvic surface. That gluteal surface, it has four area divided by the three line: posterior gluteal line, anterior gluteal line and the inferior gluteal line. Behind the posterior gluteal line, it give origin to the upper fiber of the gluteus maximus. In between the posterior gluteal line and the anterior gluteal line, it give origin to the gluteus medius. And in between the anterior and the inferior gluteal line, it give origin to the gluteus minimus. And just below the inferior gluteal line and above the acetabulum, it give origin to the rectus femoralis or rectus femoris reflected head. In the iliac fossa, in the upper part, it give origin to the iliacus in upper 2/3 part, and in lower part of the iliac fossa it covered by iliac bursa. Then the sacropelvic surface, it has three parts: iliac tuberosity, then the auricular surface and the pelvic surface. Iliac tuberosity. Superiorly, iliac tuberosity give attachment to the iliolumbar ligament. Posteriorly, it give attachment to the dorsal sacroiliac ligament, and in the greater part of the iliac tuberosity, it give attachment to the osseous sacroiliac ligament. In auricular surface, it give attachment to the ventral sacroiliac ligament and the pelvic surface. In pelvic surface, preauricular sulcus is present. Preauricular sulcus, it give attachment to the ventral sacroiliac ligament, and lateral to the preauricular sulcus, it give origin to the few fiber of the piriformis, and rest of the pelvic surface, it give origin to the upper half of the obturator internus. This is the muscle attachment of the ilium.